Well, good morning, everybody. It's Thursday, and I'm just getting up around here a little bit earlier today, and thought I'd go ahead and just make a post. Um, I was trying to think about what I could share that would be useful and helpful, and what do we need these days to be reflecting on. And one of the most profound things I feel like I've ever learned in my adult life is comes from the Gospels, where there's a story of Jesus, and he's so popular, and he's healing people everywhere. And there's these guys that have this friend that's paralyzed, and they want to get their friend to Jesus, and so they bring him on a stretcher. And when they get there, it's too crowded. There's no room. They can't even get close, and but they just persist, and so they climb the roof, and they start to pull a hole in the roof to lower their friend down into the room where Jesus is. And there's this profound thing that happens. It says, and you can go look at it and read it. It says, when he saw their faith, and Jesus is speaking of Jesus, when he saw their faith, he's speaking about the friends, their faith. When he saw their faith, he said to the man, your sins are forgiven. That might not mean anything to you, but I grew up where it was individual faith, where it was nobody could do that for you, where your faith had to make you well, and you had to have individual faith, and God would honor your personal faith, and that salvation and all that stuff is a highly, highly personal thing. And there's a lot of stuff that seems to point to that, but this passage doesn't point to that. This passage says that these friends, that their faith was enough for Jesus to say to this man, your sins are forgiven. Like, basically saved. I mean, he heals him eventually in the rest of the story. He heals him from being paralyzed, but he says your sins are forgiven. If your sins are forgiven, you're forgiven. If Jesus forgives you too, then you're really forgiven. So right here, these friends and their faith saved this man. And that is profound to me. Not only does it bring up all kinds of questions about salvation, how that stuff works, and we don't have enough time on the morning boat to get there. I don't have enough coffee in my cup. But I think one of the things that it raises for me over and over again is how much we need each other's faith. As a pastor, I feel like people need my faith. They need to see how I'm doing it. They need to see how I'm going, and that strengthens them. But the truth is, I'm counting on you, and I need your faith in me. I don't have any faith in myself. I need your faith in me. I need my wife's faith in me. I need my kids' faith in me. And I'm guessing that you probably don't have any faith in yourself. Like, most of us don't really have a lot of confidence or faith in our abilities to do things, and so we really need other people's faith in us, and that's really what we feed on. I was like, the most successful coaches are people that just they get kids to believe in themselves. It's like coaches have faith, and they have faith in people, and the best have faith and just help people have faith in themselves. I saw this last year, just this idea being lived out when I made this decision. I wanted to write original music, and original music is hard to do because you hate the way it sounds. You don't like it. Seems dumb. The lyrics seems dumb. You sing it and you hate the way your voice sounds. Just on and on. And to actually write a song and then to actually like it enough and to appreciate it, to think it's okay enough to perform in front of somebody else, even a close friend, is very, very vulnerable, and it's kind of audacious, and it's scary. I mean, and I got into this exchange last year where my friends and I, and some of them were more veteran songwriters and some of them weren't, but we would kind of exchange songs, and I remember one of my friends he was just shaking, and he's like, golly, this is so vulnerable to do this. And it was a beautiful, those exchanges became really beautiful because of what I realized is this very concept that what we're saying when we're singing our songs to one another is, do you believe in me? And do you value me? And it's an overwhelming yes. It always is. I believe and love all of you and believe in you. And for those of you that are just, any act of courage is just awesome. And to put yourself out there, or to put yourself in a video, or to create something, or just have the courage and the guts to stay at home, or to make a hard call, or it's whatever it is, just know that people believe in you and people are depending on you, and your faith is so powerful because your faith can make other people well. Your faith is transferable. And so I just think us as a collective, it's important. I mean, it says, that's why I think that the gospel writers talk about our faith being more important than gold, like our faith being so valuable, and then our faith is ultimately what God wants. His faith does something that's powerful in every direction, and we need faith for ourselves, but we need each other's faith. And so, hey, just take that idea, and maybe it helps you today. All right, I'm out. I've got a lot of things to do today. We're going to start filming for our church thing this weekend. I hope you'll go to Hope Community Church if you want to listen to me. That's where I preach and I have for 15 years, and I'm going to do that. And looks like it's going to be a nice day outside. And hey, look, we're just trying to do things around here to keep us going. That's what we can do. And so I just want to encourage you. Have a great day. God bless you all. Peace.